Wow, I was not expecting this video to do that well. Hi guys, this is Willow. I'm back for another video. This time I'm doing a little thank you video for the last video I did, not the last one, but the reaction I did to the Appeal One Piece video. Just kinda, I got a lot more views than I normally do, so I just kinda wanted to say thank you to everyone, and thank you to the people that watched my video and liked my video, and also to the person who made the video, you know, thank you. And also to the person who gave me the suggestion, I'd like to say thank you again. I really wasn't expecting that big of a response for this video, because I think before the highest viewed video I had up to then was like the One Piece opening theme song video or something like that. So I didn't think this would get more views than that one. I thought it would get maybe less than that, but it just kind of blew up, I guess. Like before this video, I had a Bleach video that had gotten, I don't know, 60 to 100 views or something, and I thought that was pretty good. And then I uploaded the One Piece video, and that really kind of blew up for me. At least I thought so. It had gotten a lot of views and things, so I wasn't. I mean, it was good for my channel, but I wasn't used to getting like that many views. So, so I was thinking, oh wow, this is doing good views for my channel. And then I uploaded the Appeal One Piece video, and it just, it just, like everything else just got shot out of the water. Like, I was like, wow, I was not expecting that. Like, you can see it on the little graph. I'll probably have a picture on the screen. But yeah, it did really well. And then, like, if you look at the watch time, that video alone gave me like 60 hours of watch time. I don't usually get very much. I usually get like people watching like the first couple seconds of my video, you know, because a lot of my videos so far are kind of redirect videos, so you know, you could if you look at the graph, the line for the watch time is so tiny. And then the video, it just kind of spiked up. Like before that video, I would get like these kind of jagged lines for the watch time, and then it flattened everything. Turned it into a pancake. It also helped me get a lot of new subscribers, and I think, at least on the analytics, I saw like a couple female viewers, which at least in the analytics, it had never shown that before, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's really been good from channel growth. So I just kind of wanted to say thank you again to everyone, to the person who recommended it, and the person who made the video, and the people who watched it and liked it. So thank you very much, and thank you for all the comments. Thank you for the encouraging comments and the comments that kind of gave me a little more information, helped me understand a little bit more about if I had any questions or anything. And also, I guess, thank you to people who maybe gave me a little bit more criticism or constructive criticism, gave me some feedback. I think I got one that was kind of it was like semi-critical, but it was written in a more kind of polite, respectful way. So I could kind of sort of take to heart what the person said, because they were writing it in a kind of easy to understand and respectful manner. So thank you to that person as well. I also got another one that was a little bit more, I guess, kind of a little bit more shocked, like kind of surprised that people would actually want to watch specifically a reaction video with a cartoon character instead of like a person where you can see their facial expressions and things. Like, I can't really tell a person's tone of voice based on text, you know? That's kind of the unfortunate thing about comments. So I'm not sure if he meant it negatively or if he's just like, wow, this is weird, you know? But I mean, I guess, like, to me when I was reading it, it felt, again, I don't actually know what the original tone of voice was supposed to be, but to me it sounded a little bit more on the negative side, I guess. And I guess, like, like I'm just so used to seeing, like, whenever I watch like a Japanese Let's Play, for example, and like the way Japanese people are, they're very shy, and they don't like people taking videos or pictures of their faces, and they really like their privacy. So usually when you have like a Japanese Let's Player, it'll either be like voice only, like just playing the game and talking while they're playing, or there'll be like a drawing, some type of character to represent them. So it could be like a 2D drawing that maybe doesn't change, or it'll be the VTuber 3D model type of thing. And I had just gotten so used to seeing it everywhere that I guess I kind of forgot that maybe not Western, but people outside of Asia probably aren't used to seeing it very often, Like a lot of people, at least like here in America, a lot of people tend to see like the Vocaloid stuff, or like if they've never seen like Hatsune Miku and they see her for the first time, they kind of get freaked out, and they kind of tend to think it's like the Terminator AI taking over the world type of this situation. And I think a lot of those people kind of miss out on the human element to stuff like Vocaloid or VTuber type of stuff. Like when you have like a Miku song or whatever, it's not AI, it's not created by a computer. Like the 3D model is just a representation of the character, but I think they really forget the human aspect. Like these songs don't just make themselves, you know what I mean? There was a human that had to program, that had to make the software, and there was a human that had to provide the voice for the character, and then a human composer created the music and then put it on the internet. Maybe an animator or something made a little promotional video to promote the new song, and then other humans watch those videos and they consume the product, so to speak. They buy the CDs and they buy the merchandise or whatever, and it kind of supports the composers that make the music or make the videos or whatever. And then you have the concerts that, yes, the lead singer is a cartoon character, but you have the human musicians that they're getting paid to, play music, so it's supporting them as well. And I think a lot of people, when they see like Vocaloid or VTuber stuff, they get really freaked out and they keep thinking it's AI, and they kind of miss out on the human element of it, Like, I don't necessarily think the person who gave the more critical comment was trying to be mean or anything. I just, but I think he, like, said something like he couldn't believe people were watching, an animation of a cartoon person reacting or something, but it's like, I mean, I guess you could technically call it an animation, but I'm not an animator. I don't make any animations, Like, when the character is kind of moving its head and maybe, I don't know, jamming to the music or something, those are my actual movements. Like, that's me moving my head side to side in real time as I am watching the show. Like, I think it might be easy to forget that I'm not a computer or an AI or an animation. I'm a human being, and I'm just using this cartoon avatar to represent me. In place of showing my real face, I'm showing the avatar instead. I mean, I honestly don't see how it's too far-fetched from, like, if you're already looking at sort of a Japanese art style, sort of a Japanese style cartoon person, like you're already watching a show about a cartoon person, then I don't see how it's that much of a stretch to also be watching a reaction or a let's play with a cartoon person as an avatar, Like, you're already consuming that type of material to begin with, so I don't really understand what the big difference is, I mean, to be fair, I kind of thought I didn't understand what VTuber stuff was either when I first saw it. Like, I didn't see any videos, but I would see, like, thumbnails, and I thought maybe it was AI as well, and I didn't quite understand what it was and how it works at the time. Because at that point, I had seen lots and lots of videos on Japanese websites of, like, Vocaloid Let's Plays. So basically, they would take, like, Miku or other Vocaloid, Utaloids, or Vocaloids and use the characters to create a Let's Play using their voices and the characters' faces and things. So that's what I thought VTuber stuff was at the time. And I was a little hesitant to kind of really watch that stuff because when I had seen the Vocaloid videos for a Let's Play, it felt different, but for me in a negative way because the person making it is kind of scripting everything out. Because of the way, like, if you used like a Miku, a Vocaloid software works, you can't do like a real-time thing per se. You have to make her talk in a certain way after you script everything out. And because of that scripted nature, it felt like, because it's a Let's Play, you kind of want the player to be reacting in the moment, you know? Whereas the way Vocaloids and Vocaloids work, everything has to be scripted beforehand. So because of that scripted nature, I wasn't that interested in the Vocaloid Let's Play videos as much. So that's why I was hesitant to watch like VTuber videos, because I thought they were just Vocaloid videos. Like, I really liked like Vocaloid music and stuff, because I know some people find the robot voices creepy or whatever, but I really like them, and I think with music it is a little bit more scripted. Like, music in movies and shows tends to be scripted, whereas with Let's Plays are kind of more in the moment type of entertainment. So to me, the Vocaloid Let's Plays were less interesting than the Vocaloid music because of the nature of how the software works. Like, it didn't feel like a real reaction whenever Miku or what was the name of that purple-haired girl? She's pretty popular to be used as a Vocaloid, but the bunny ear girl, I don't remember. But like, the reactions always felt like fake, you know, because it was scripted, you know. Like, you couldn't have an actual reaction if you were using those specific characters, because with those specific characters, you have to pre-program it, you know. Whereas with VTuber, you can just, a lot of people, they just use their own voice, and then the software for the VTuber type of stuff, it kind of captures your movements in real time, so it's easier to do in the moment reactions. Like, when a scary monster pops out, your reaction is real. It's not, you know, something that you had to write down later on and say, okay, this person is going to scream at this point, and then I'm going to make them say this phrase, and it'll be really funny, or whatever. So yeah, anyways, I didn't mean to ramble on and on and on about VTubers and Vocaloids and stuff, but I guess I was just kind of expressing my feelings on the topic. I guess I just, like I said earlier, I just gotten so used to seeing that everywhere, because Japanese people, like, you see a lot of, like, say, Americans. I'm using kind of America as a comparison because that's kind of where I'm more familiar with, but like, a lot of Americans, or even just a lot of Westerners, you see their videos, like a Let's Play or a reaction, they have no problem showing their face. They don't mind it at all, you know. But Japanese people, you typically don't see their face, like, ever. Like, they never show their face. So it's either voice only or some representation for them, like a cartoon character or a 3D model. So I had just gotten so used to seeing a VTuber stuff, like, everywhere, even from, like, little channels and things. Like, it's really common for Japanese people to use characters to represent them. So, like, to me, I didn't really think anything about it. But I guess maybe Westerners are it's a little bit new for them, I guess. Like, they're not used to seeing it, so it kind of freaks them out a little bit. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing until more recently, but, you know, people, like, translating those big VTuber channels and things because of the whole drama or whatever that happened, you know, some issue with YouTube that happened a while back ago. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess Westerners also watch the VTuber stuff. I didn't know that. Because I didn't really know much about the more popular VTuber stuff. I just would watch, like, a Let's Play or whatever, and it'd be, like, some small channel that had, like, 100 subscribers or something, and that, like, everyone uses, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people were using VTuber technology. I don't think it's necessarily called VTuber technology, but, you know, the 3D model character stuff. Okay, anyways. I just kind of wanted to explain the little VTuber stuff and my basic knowledge of VTuber stuff, which wasn't a lot before I started doing it myself. I kind of also wanted to ask you guys a little bit about, especially if you're on YouTube, do you like the way I do reactions now, in the sense, not from, oh, do you like the way I react to things, not that. I'm asking on a more technical side. Like most of my reaction videos are kind of redirect links to BitChute, and I'm gonna continue to do that for the theme songs, because I think those, like, music companies tend to auto detect and really strike your videos for using their music, even though it's in a theme song or whatever. So I'm gonna probably gonna continue to do that, just at least for the theme songs. But I kind of wanted to know what you guys think about like episode reactions. Do you want me to do, like, continue doing it the way I've been doing it, where I cut up the episode reaction and put it on BitChute? Or would you prefer, if I did, for YouTube, if I did, like, a timer reaction, and then maybe discuss it at the end, instead of discussing it, like, pausing and discussing as I go? I noticed that when I'm doing reactions, it's hard for me to watch the show and talk at the same time, so I usually end up pausing the video, collect my thoughts, and then talk while the video is paused. And it's kind of easier for me to discuss some things I noticed or whatever. Or maybe I could do something similar to BitChute, where I edit the video and pause it like I normally do, pause and discuss like I normally do, but then maybe like don't show the video on the YouTube version, like cover up, except for maybe the subtitle part, maybe cover up the whole video so you don't see it, you know? Because, like, ever since the whole, like, the Suzy Lou, you know, fiasco or drama or whatever you want to call it, I think I watched, like, one or two lawyers' videos on what they think would be appropriate for reactors to do to make their reaction their own thing, rather than just you know, what's kind of expected from a reactor in order for it to qualify as a reaction, you know. And I think that really helped me understand what I kind of need to do. Like, you can't just go like, oh wow, amazing, or something. You actually have to talk about it and discuss it and give your opinions. Maybe say something educational about the video or whatever. I think for me, because I'm talking about the language, it'll be, I guess you could maybe say I'm slightly educational. I don't know. I guess the reason I'm asking about your what you think would be good for the YouTube version is because I noticed that when I'm uploading to BitChute, the edited version, it, like, well, first of all, it takes, not for Let's Play and not for anime theme song reaction, but for episode reactions, because I had to cut it up a lot, it takes me, like, sometimes 2 or 3 days to edit the video, and then I had to create the thumbnail, and then I had to spend a lot of time, you know, I had to upload it to BitChute, and that can take a while. But the thing is, after I upload it to BitChute, it takes, like, I noticed it takes a long time to process, so even though I've got the YouTube video version ready to go, it's like I had to wait hours and hours and hours for the BitChute version to fully load, you know, to fully process. Even though I have the video ready and uploaded already, it's almost like sometimes I had to wait an extra day to upload, to make the YouTube version public, because that's just how long it's taking it to process on BitChute. So that's kind of why I wanted to ask if you wanted maybe a different, like if I did a timer reaction instead, would you prefer that, or do you want me to keep doing a redirect link, or do you want me to have the same version of BitChute but like cover the video? So and it would also be no audio, because I don't want to, because I think YouTube system is very, like they have I think they probably have a pretty good auto detect system or something like that. I don't know. I just want your guys' opinion on what you think, or what do you guys want for the YouTube version? Because I know with the redirect stuff, my watch time is not very good, which isn't that big of a problem to me right now or anything. But now, if a show is like really, really obscure and like you just can't find any copies of it anywhere, I would probably just have to make it a redirect type of situation. But if it's like a fairly common show that a lot of people have access to, assuming that I know how to do that, I was thinking maybe I could do a timer for the YouTube version, and then at the end of the video I can go back and pause, and the stuff that I would normally discuss during the video I could discuss at the end, you know? And maybe try that or something. I guess if I did a timer thing, I would probably have to, like, I could make the BitChute version and the YouTube version fairly similar, and I wouldn't have to edit as much. But anyways, I just wanted to get your opinion on that, and so if you have any suggestions or opinions on this stuff, then leave a comment, or you know, whatever. I'm trying to remember what the last anime reaction recommendation I got. I'm trying to do it in order, so I think the last one I got was someone recommended JoJo, and then like soon after someone else recommended Gintama openings. So I'll probably try to react to JoJo openings sometime today or tomorrow. Well, I think I probably rambled on for long enough, so I guess I'll just say thank you for watching, and thank you to everyone who subscribed and commented and all that good stuff. And thank you for recommending that one video to me. It was very good for my channel growth. So yeah, if you had any more recommendations for videos like that, but just make sure that don't really spoil too much or anything, because I will probably react to those, you know, big anime shows eventually. So I don't want to, if it's appropriate for like a beginner person who knows nothing to watch, then maybe if you have any recommendations for those as well, I'd be happy to hear them. But until then, I'll try to focus on doing my episode reactions and theme song reactions and Let's Plays videos like I normally do. So thanks for watching, and I'll work on the JoJo opening video soon. Okay, bye.